Making connection. Live, and then it stops.
My
Which
clock is
sucks.
counting down.
Yeah, I know. Uh, yeah. So we are live on YouTube right now. We are live on Facebook. And we are also live on Twitch. Um, huh. I don't know why this is not working. Let
So
me
we got
do.
shadow banned by Instagram.
I think so. Hello, people of
Now I
Instagram.
can't even.
Unfortunately, we cannot go live. We are banned from going live right now. So you can join us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Link is in the bio for the special announcement. Well, that sucks. I was really hoping to do all this.
Well, this is a practice one. Not to worry. You still got a couple weeks off.
Just a couple, yeah. Okay, so well, obviously right now we don't have very many people on here. Um, damn it, that really sucks because Instagram is like a big spot for us. Okay, so uh, hello everybody, welcome to our live, uh, a live episode, I
Podcast
guess.
boners.
Yeah. Well, see, we have a special announcement, obviously. Um, uh, Unfortunately, I, for whatever reason, couldn't get the special announcement out to everyone on Instagram for some reason.
Look at that. I'm out of focus now. What's happening with equipment, pal?
Who is? You are?
I am. Look. Yeah.
Yeah. Not sure. We. There you go. That's better.
Is it Ghost in the Machine?
It
It's
might be a
fine.
ghost in the machine. Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, you froze for a second. But it's all right. So yes, we have a special announcement. I feel like I'm just talking to you because there's no one on here yet.
It's 9 o'clock
um,
in the morning. People got jobs, I hope.
nah, nah. COVID's
Or they're
still a
sleeping
thing.
in.
COVID's still a thing. So,
Yeah, but there ain't no more free money.
true, very true. Well, the special announcement that we have, folks, is that we will no longer um, be going by the alias or the name of Botox with Big Jim. One thing that we've noticed in our analytics through the I think 2 years that we've been doing this now.
Come on,
Um,
2 exact years. Yeah, the riot
yeah,
started in March.
yeah, coming up. So coming up on 2 years, we one thing that we've noticed um, throughout this is that oh hey cousin Gus, what's up from Facebook? Wow, I'm getting blown up now.
A goose?
Goosey, thank you for stopping by. Um, we have an announcement, as I was saying. Um, we we are no longer going to go by the name Botox with Big Jim. It's something that has been has been on my brain for a while. Um, it's been a very difficult thing to try and get rid of because as some of you may or may not know, I started doing this, and then obviously I had my my dad join me. My buddy Joel made the artwork for us, so there was so much stuff that went into this thing within 2 years, and I didn't want to knock down everything that we had already put together. You know what I mean? So, um, but then after a while, like I said, people just started getting really confused with the name, confused with who the fuck we are. Like people that we know that we've met through this, and know us. They confuse him for Bo and me for Big Jim. which is why you see Little Jim here and Big Jim on his name there.
It's
So
a
yeah,
penis thing, I swear.
yeah, no, 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 no. So instead, what we will be doing is we are revamping. We are the podcast is not done. We're still going to try and make it as much as possible. We actually are going to record a little bit after this one. Thank you, Gus. Y'all looking good, doing your thing. The show will still be good. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you,
Um,
cousin.
so, with that being said, and I wonder if I can pull it up. Oh no, I don't have my green screen up. Damn. Oh, I think I could do a share though. Let me see if I can share the. Yeah, I got that right there. Do this. So what we will be doing instead is going by another name. I think it fits with the demographic that we've been doing. How do you feel about the name? Before I say anything and tell anybody, um, what do you think about the name and the change, Dad?
I think the name's just going to be easier to identify because box is kind of a confusing word. So I'm good, and I don't think we're really cutting off short with what we gained as far as audience, or even just the following, or even just the friends that we have.
Yeah.
A lot of people have like season 2, season 3, season. We just completed our first season of trying to do this, so onward and upward. We can only get better, and that's what we're trying to do.
Yes. Exactly. And let me see. Gus said, cousin Gus, are we still boners? Um, honestly, after you perv, of course. I think after this
Hey,
little
watch it.
change, go ahead.
I say, watch it. He might be sitting at his desk rubbing one out right now.
This sick bastard.
Yeah, we are related.
Maria Vasquez, thank you. You are awesome. Also, thank you. She was actually one of the first people who helped support this podcast. Um, uh, she goes by an alias that I will not name for her sake. But she is a very awesome person, very very cool lady, and I've known her for the last I think 9 years now. Very sweet woman. But let me show you everyone what we will be called from now on. I think it fits us. Like I said, it fits our demographic. Um, it will definitely shine light on the topics that we cover. We're still gonna do the same thing. We're still gonna be silly and funny and father son thing. We're still two guys doing this. But this just kind of leans into that just a little bit more. So without further adieu, ladies and gentlemen, our new show, which by the way the episodes will still be there from before, um, and we'll go into that when we record the newest episode. But the new show will be called Two Guys, One Crime. What do you think?
I like it. I like the thumbnail. I'm
Yeah,
just glad it doesn't say two guys, one cup.
no, hell no. No, sir. No. But yeah, I thought about this and I was looking at it and then I was actually at work one day and sorry I got freaking mocos on here. That's not good. Two guys, huh? Gus said that he likes it. Kind of reminds me. Oh, he just said the same thing. Reminds him of Two
What?
Guys, One Cup. Sick. I think you can actually see the comments that if you look on your screen, they're popping up. You might be
I
able
can't
to.
see shit, dude. You want me to navigate this thing? I have no clue how to do this.
But yeah, so this is our new logo. As you can see, if I zoom in a little bit, we got the caution tape, the thumbprint, a couple of blood splatter behind us, and our two big heads, which was given to us by our good friend Joel Munoz of Munoz Diseños. Uh, no, Munoz Disneo. Wait, yeah, Diseños. Yeah. Gosh, I can never get that damn name right.
Way to fuck it up, son.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, so we're keeping these. Obviously, these will be tweaked over time. Things will also change, but for right now, this is what we're working with. Two guys, one crime, and like I said, I was actually on. What was I on? Oh no, I was at work one day, and I was just thinking, like, man, uh, how come? Like, I've heard of true crime guys. I've heard of Three Spooked Girls, and all these different like numbers with persons associated with it. And I was like, well, what can we do to kind of do the same thing? And then Two Bears One Cave came out with Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura, and that's probably one of my favorite podcasts, right? Comedy podcasts right now. Is just they're so fucking stupid, but it's hilarious. And um, so I was just thinking,
Are
like,
we
okay,
better? No.
well,
We're just
no,
as silly, not
yeah,
worse.
pretty much, yeah, we're just as dumb. Um, and I was sitting there thinking, like, okay, what if we have a name similar to that? So I'm googling two guys true crime, guys in true crime, because as you know, most of the true crime podcasts, the majority are covered by women. It's not really dudes covering this, and that's kind of what I wanted with this, obviously. Ouch. Sorry. Um, and so Gus said, I really like it. It fits way better. He emphasized that it's way better. Good luck, guys. Thank you. Yes, and it's also easier to say. It's not. It's not.
And when you
It's not
type in, you're
so.
not going to go right to the Botox website.
Right. Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
facial injections.
Well, even like if you do talk to text, which I've done a couple of times, telling people, "Oh yeah, it's called Botox with Big Jim podcast." It literally types out Botox, and I'm like, ah, shit.
Yeah.
That's not what I was talking about. So yeah, like I was saying, sitting at work, watching this, two bears, one cave, and I was like, man, there's gotta be something out there. Just true crime guys, blah 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 blah. And so I just Googled two guys, one crime. And typically, when you Google that, typically, like I said, you'll find something, whether it's old, whether it's new, something will pop up associated with a name like that. Nothing came up. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna take it. And right after this, everything's gonna change to Two Guys One Crime. Um, the flow page, we'll still have the same flow page. Obviously, it'll just be named differently. The Instagram page will be named differently. Everything will be changed for sure. So that's what we're working with. I hope I can change the YouTube, um, at least just for now, just the name. But I know I can't really change the email. I would have to make a whole new email just to change the name. We'll probably do that a little bit later, but for now, I'll just change the name on YouTube.
You can't
As
edit out the email name.
no, no, I was looking at that, and it says that you cannot change the at sign or the at name. Um, that's why the email right now for our email is Botox email, because that's what I originally put it as, and I try to put it as Botox
Right,
with
right.
Big Jim. and it couldn't let me do it. I would have to create a whole new email just to change that name. So that's where we're at. How do you feel? How do you feel about that?
Me, or I'm fine with it. I'm
Yeah.
glad. I mean, I kind of miss doing this shit.
You kind of miss going live or what?
No, just doing the show, just talking, reading the
Oh yeah, me too.
stories. I mean, than anybody. I don't do shit at home.
Yeah.
I am the introvert of introvert champions, and I will sit here and watch TV or stay here and read something. Just it is what it is. It's what I do. Things ever. Even when I was before my pre-disability ages, you know, whenever I had downtime, I took total advantage of it. But now I'm good with it. I mean, like I said, I miss doing all this. This is honestly the only brain activity I have throughout it. That's it.
Yeah. No, same here.
Or
Same
else I
same
wouldn't
here.
be
You
doing
know,
shit.
if I'm not at work, you know, I'm here doing this or being with the family. So I enjoy doing this. I really enjoy going live and actually interacting with people that follow us. You know, whether it's family or friends, it's fun. I thoroughly enjoy doing it. But I think better for them as well as us, but more for them, whether they're new listeners or old listeners. It's just it's more of it's just more appealing and easier with this name change.
It should be. Yes, I am the stay home champion for sure.
Yep. Yeah, cousin Gus, Cuz is the COVID stay home champion.
A couple of months ago, you know how Google has a timeline of what you throughout the days or throughout months.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't know if you. It's like a timeline of your activity.
yeah.
I think it was the month of July, June. My literal activity for the entire month was my house, taco shop, the Pueblo, which is a grocery store, and back home. For the entire month, I was in an obsolete triangle. That's all I did for 30 days or 30 days, whatever it was. So I don't do shit. Not that I
What's
don't,
fun?
I just
What
love my
what
downtime.
What's funny too is I actually did this little. I've made something for you. Honestly, a few months back. Um, or no, actually, I think it was last year. I was just bullshitting with one of the programs that I use to make our thumbnails for YouTube and stuff like that. And what I ended up doing was doing this. You see it?
Yeah, I like
Quarant-
like that one. I like one with the burrito over my head.
yeah, quarantine
From Say
champion.
Anything, John Cusack, from John Cusack's movie.
But yeah, so that's where we're at now. Hopefully, everyone will enjoy it. Whether you're new to the page, you are here from the very beginning. I hope everybody enjoys it. We are going to be recording a new episode today, actually, just after finishing this up,
Or a couple.
or a couple. We'll probably knock one out today, knock one out tomorrow. But we got a couple good ones. So I have a story to tell. Mr. Diaz, hello, sir. Yes, we are live. Yes, here, I'll actually
Who
put this up there.
is he?
Mr. Izzy Diaz, there he is. Yes, sir, we are live right now. We are live
How come I'm
on
not getting that right now?
the YouTube. It's
Or
probably a little
how
bit
come
slow
I
on
don't
my
see that?
end.
Oh,
You
now
don't
there
see
he
it?
is. Is he just
Yeah.
delayed?
Well, maybe. But yes, we are live. Izzy, thank you for just stopping in. We are having a name change. Our what's it called? Our name of the podcast.
The title,
Uh,
title
the
of the
title.
podcast.
will now be Two Guys, One Crime. And I'll actually show you the, what's it called? The logo that I created. I'll show you right now. Oh wait, let me pull it up again. Crap. You gotta fill the dead space, man. Keep talking.
Well, I mean, I was gonna ask. I just saw the banner going across the screen. You're saying one crime. Are we not gonna do anything other than just true crime? Are we gonna do,
No, we'll still do other
current
stuff.
update? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll still do other stuff. We'll still do the like ghosts and stuff like that. But what I've noticed is that the majority of our stories, whether whether you've told them,
Izzy, I'm coming out. I'm officially a Caucasian. Izzy's all, what's the special announcement? Are you coming out? I said, yes, I'm Caucasian.
Stupid.
Oh, shit.
Why are you rebranding? Izzy, we are rebranding for a few reasons. Um, a lot of the times when I had to tell people where to search for our stuff, um, they couldn't find us. One, they couldn't find us. They Pops is coming in hella loud and sometimes fuzzy. Thanks, Gus. Um, he said that you're coming in a little loud and a little fuzzy sometimes. That's actually one of the issues that we have right now with this program specifically that we're using. Um, for whatever reason, Big Jim's internet, for whatever reason, and audio is just with this program is not really compatible. Don't really know why. Um, but it just comes in kind of shaky.
Biggest thing, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So
Well, that too.
I got a booster. I can't connect the booster correctly. My computer says I'm at 100%, connected.
Yeah.
There's no interference. That thing, the camera that I just went and bought a camera and
Yeah, and it's super clear. The pictures that he's taken and sent to me physically, like through the phone, look similar to what my image is. But I'm not sure if anyone could see his, but it looks grainy and blurry, and I'm not really sure why. But for whatever reason, it pauses. His audio kind of stops sometimes. I don't know why, but if we go on Zoom, he's totally fine. Won't having crime in your title make it harder for the algorithm to work with you? Not necessarily. The reason being, I'll just keep that up. The reason being is because the algorithm that I've noticed, specifically with like stuff from like true crimes and stuff like that, they actually draw in more listeners or viewers or downloads. A really perfect example of that is the word murder. A lot of times you don't see murder in it until one of the biggest podcasts out there from Karen Kilgariff and Georgia Hartstark created My Favorite Murder. And based off of that, from what I've seen and other crime shows, Crime and Wine, Crime and Dine, what was the other one? What was the other one? There's like 4 or 5 other ones that have crime in it, and their downloads are through the roof. So it's not.
that's because they're better than us, son.
Well, that too. Yeah, absolutely. They have a lot of audio, not issues and video issues, but it's all shit that we have to work on anyways. So, but yeah, no, that's where we're at. Izzy is changing this up because it's going to be easier for the new viewers, new listeners, the old listeners, old viewers to find us. We mentioned this earlier, but when we would mention Botox with Big Jim, first off, that's just a mouthful, and everybody would always say, "God, that the title is too long." I've asked people at my job who follow this, um, and or who follow us, and they were like, can you like dumb the name down?" And I was like, "Yeah, I mean I can." And I've tried it. I tried Bo and Big Jim podcast, and also
All right,
my
brother.
what do you say? I will chat with you about
Is
that.
where I was just saying
Okay.
goodbye to Izzy.
All right, Is talk to you later. Um, the other thing is that it's really weird for me, for people to be calling who I don't know, to be calling me Bo. You know what I mean?
And now I'm just reading. See, I can't do two things at one time. My brain don't allow me to function like that. Trying to read and you're talking and I'm not ignoring you. But yeah, okay.
Y'all, cousin Gus, y'all motherfuckers are on to something. I can honestly say, for me anyway, your last podcast was way better than your first. Well, yeah, yeah. Typically the first time is not always the best time, Gus. I mean, everyone knows that. Everyone knows that. I'm sure you weren't, you know, making good choices at the first time. Um, but yeah, no. So to answer Izzy's question, it's just more appealing for those who are um, coming in new, coming in fresh, and just something new, something better. It's more appealing. It's easier on
It's easier to
the,
pronounce
the
when
ears
times
to
with a
pronounce the
crossover
pronunciation.
or
Exactly.
collaboration.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so much easier.
It's the
And
other
that's
host. They
go ahead.
actually literally have to take a deep breath to say the name. And I've been noticing that a lot when we've been on shows and we're talking to them either on a video show in the States, out of the country when we had that couple lives in Canada.
Yep.
Um, yeah, it's the host of that program literally has to go, and we're here with Botox with Big podcast. So like that, it's just a mouthful, and we're trying to reduce all that
Yeah.
excessive waste.
And there's been a few times where they've had to stop mid thing to be like, Bo top, what's it called? And then they'll have to say it over. I'm like, it just, yeah, it's too much. I mean, literally, just saying two guys, one crime. It's easy, and that's exactly what it is. And yes, we will have crime on our show. Like I said, we've talked about stories from the Doodler, which Izzy Diaz was on. He was on that one. The North Hollywood shootout. We talked about, what was the other one? Miss Irresistible as our last one. We have so many episodes where the majority of it is crime. The Keedy Cabin Murders. What do you say? Oh God. My left nipple has grape jelly and my right nipple has honey on it. I'm gonna join your live podcast. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah.
Don't dare him. Don't dare him to do that shit. Cause that, if it's gonna happen, that's the one that I would not dare do anything.
but but yeah, it's just so much more appealing. It's so much more easier. God,
Well, hell, go
how are
ahead,
we
bro. Go
related,
ahead,
man?
cousin. I gain a whole bunch of followers in the LGBTQ community. Bring it.
How are we related, man? Look at
How are we
this.
related? Well,
But yeah, so
oh shit.
that's where we're at. And like I said, I just hope everybody likes it. Everything about this will change. All the logos will change. All the names will change. That's all gonna slowly be pushed out. Obviously, I don't have a system where I can just push one button and then it's all changed. So I will be doing that soon. All right. Thank you for the heart. Not sure who exactly gave us that, but thank you. Amanda
The heart.
Goodness. Hey, Amanda Goodness. She missed the announcement. Amanda, hello, hello. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the new show, I should say, the rebranding of Botox with Big Jim. Um, we just got done saying it's a mouthful. One thing that I've noticed, and I've noticed with you and Cassidy, Amanda, is that it's such a mouthful to say. So I took it upon myself to change the name. If you see the banner down here, it says "Welcome to Two Guys, One Crime." It's one, easier to say. Two, it's just more appealing. People can search it a lot better. It's not going to be difficult to find. Everything will still have all the same episodes. All that will still be in the database. It's just the name right now that will be changing. And my cousin Gus, also, if you missed it, is a strange fella with with grape jelly on his nipples. And yeah, exactly. Look, even Amanda, you and I have
Two.
even talked about two bears, one cave. Exactly. Yeah, she knows and watches Bert and Tom on their show. Thank you so much. Thank you. So yeah, that's where we're at now. Makes it a whole lot easier for everybody, not just you guys, but for ourselves. It's just more appealing, like I said, and I don't know. It's just better in my eyes. Dead Space. Two guys, one cup.
No, there's no
No.
male version of that, homeboy.
See, now I'm kind of like going back on this name a little bit because everyone's talking about two guys, one cup. No, we are not. There's not going to be that. Can your logo be Gus and his honey nipples? Honestly,
You know what? If that's what, hey, I'll even have him take a picture for you, Amanda, if you'd like.
no, don't do that, dude, because he will do it. Dude, there's a picture
I
on
know
his
he
Facebook
will.
right now where he's completely naked vacuuming.
Hey, he's got character.
And that's how everyone, just so you all know, that's where we get our fucked up brains from. Is it's just we're all twisted in here. Naked, uh, sitting on people's faces. That was actually me. That was me sitting on his other cousin's face
I
in
like
Las
that one
Vegas.
too.
That's a good one too.
Yeah.
He seems great. Yeah, he's a really interesting fella, Amanda.
To say the least.
Yeah, to say the least.
Hey,
But yeah,
actually, he actually lives on where she's from. I won't say where, but
oh yeah, no,
he lives up there around where you're from. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not too far from that area.
He's a
Which, by the
Bay Area.
way,
He was born here, but that guy likes to move, so he's lived a lot of places, and right now he resides in the East Coast.
yeah. Well, I mean, you could say it. I mean, it's a state. It's a pretty big state. And plus,
I don't.
It'd be good for business for him, you know. With the stainless steel business that he has.
No, he wants to be a slumlord now.
Slumlord? Oh, yeah, he does. But
Yeah,
I genuinely love
that's
the
what he's.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. Yes, slumlord. Jesus, what is wrong with this guy? Buffalo in the house. So, yeah, there you go. See, look, he even put it out there himself. So, yeah, Amanda, he's actually not too far from where you're at, or we're at. We're born, we're from, where you're from.
Yeah, he's
but yeah.
Brooklyn.
Yeah. So yeah, that was our big announcement. I'm gonna try and put this on Instagram because for whatever reason we got banned on Instagram about. I can't go live. I'm not quite sure why. I gotta figure out why.
We're not cute enough.
No, I think it said that I violated a community guideline, which
Dude, I'll never understand. You know what I noticed? Whenever you send me something to put on my storyline,
Uh-huh.
Now, I don't know if I should be saying anything. I'm not trying to get anybody banned, whatever.
Say
Whatever.
it. Just say it. Fuck them.
I'll go to see who was looking at the video, whatever. And
Uh-huh.
honestly, no joke. Usually, the last 3 or 4 people who have seen it, it's nudity.
Huh?
Yeah, seriously, it's nudity. People advertising their pay. Now, I'm not knocking this. If these girls are hustling, trying to, it's not even girls either. I've even seen a couple of guys. Yeah, he gets that from me.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Yeah, I
anyway,
definitely get it from you, sir.
yeah,
Like,
but yeah, the
I get the
advertisement,
round face from you.
yeah, and the no neck,
That's true. Yeah. It just looks like one head.
yeah. You look like Big Ed.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Rose. It's just walking around. Sorry, go ahead. You were saying what now? That
No, I'm just saying that's
pages?
they're I don't. I mean, people are being creative how to get around these algorithms. I've noticed a lot, and ever since the new updates on Twitter and Instagram, those are the ones that I have. But there's definitely more soliciting. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to knock anybody's hustle if that's what they want to do, but there are creative ways that people just getting away with a lot of shit.
Yeah, I've actually noticed that myself. Oh, actually, yep, right here. A bunch of weird letters put together
Well,
on.
those are bots. Those ones are usually bots, but I'm talking about the people who put pictures of themselves on Instagram
Yeah,
that are
that's
naked
that's what
or
I'm
half
saying.
naked.
Yeah, this one. There's no followers or anything like that, but this is one of the one person on. Uh, I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't put that comment on here, guys. I can't put that one on
Hey,
here.
in your defense, it is cold out there in Buffalo, so if that means you have a cold every now and then in your sake, you're familiar with engine warmers. You lived in Chicago, and now the little things you plug into your motor. Why don't you plug one of those in your sack?
Yeah, just keep that nice and warm. I can't, dude. I cannot put that comment. If I put that comment on, I'm already banned on. We're already banned on Instagram from trying to go live. I'm not trying to get banned from 3 other platforms that we're live right now.
Wait, even what he just put, you mean that's what the algorithm they're looking for certain words?
Oh, of course, yeah, yeah. Chris, the guy that we had on with the
Yeah,
movie,
Murphy.
yeah, Chris
Murphy.
Murphy. He used to work at YouTube. For a crazy fact, he actually worked at YouTube when the female shooter came in. He was actually on vacation the week that she came in and shot the place up.
Sorry. Hey,
It's okay. It's okay, guys. It's cold there. We don't judge the size of the cold.
watch out, Amanda. He's gonna fall in love with you.
Oh God. but uh, but yeah, he actually worked there, and he was telling me before all that, and before YouTube was really regulated as to what it is now. Um, words, videos, like I mean, you probably know this, anyways, but people would literally, title a video that they upload "Frozen Review" or whatever, and have like, you know, Skinamax esque, the old HBO midnight showings of softcore porn as their video on YouTube, and people would sit there and have to watch the entire length of this video to see one, what's in it, two, what's in, what words are they saying, what comments are going on, and they would pull them. So yes, to answer that your question with a longer answer, yeah, they look for stuff like that. So if they see,
Okay, well,
that
as a
wording,
confession, HBO has been around just as long as I have. They had the best night television. There was this thing called Jazzercise. They had it at night and at day. That right there, it was a Jazzercise workout. But the way they put out, and the women were all beautiful. I don't even think any of them were athletic. They were just beautiful women. Had the big hair, the skimpy leotards, and everything. Yeah, that stuff was off the hook. As a kid growing up, that
yeah,
was that
exactly. That's
was
that's growing up in your
yeah,
generation, and now this shit's
yeah.
more freely than anything else in the world. I mean, shit, the
Oh
internet's
no,
almost as free as air right now. You know,
no,
with
I
with the
understand as
Google.
far as people, yeah, people putting content in their activity, but my
Yeah,
it's evolved. Let me put it that way. A
yeah,
lot of stuff has evolved since these late '70s, early '80s.
yeah. It
But
has.
isn't that the internet? Isn't that what the internet is for, guys?
That's what you would
Isn't that?
believe.
I mean, to be expressive.
That's
I
what you
remember
would believe.
when you guys were doing MySpace. I never got onto MySpace. Never did any of that shit. I thought it was ridiculous. That's when all this stuff,
MySpace.
and then the JPEGs and the download and the dime. What was it, LimeWire or DimeWire?
LimeWire. No,
LimeWire, right? Yeah,
it was LimeWire first, and then FrostWire. Actually,
yeah. I
funny
used.
story. Funny story about that. I remember, I remember going on LimeWire because, no, FrostWire when they switched because they got in trouble for what they were doing, so they just called it FrostWire. Great rebranding name, by the way. Like, oh, they're not gonna catch us now. Fucking, I went to go look. What was I look? I think it was I was trying to look for Matrix, like the newest Matrix that came out, and I wanted to download it and watch it, and I found it, and it was a full length movie. I saw the megabytes that were on there. I was like, oh, I can't wait to watch this movie. And you were actually outside. This is back in Desert Cove, and I was sitting at the countertop. You were outside, I think, moving some of the rocks and stuff where the fire pit was, or doing something out there. And I hit download, and back then you had to wait almost an hour and a half, 2 hours just to get a certain, gigabyte downloaded. Anyways, long story short, you were starting to come in, and I hit play. I finally downloaded, and I hit play. And when I hit play to watch the movie, it was a full-on porno.
Oh, you mean
Like,
they disguised the
oh,
what
they
it was?
disguised it big
They
time.
reworded it.
Yeah. No, they I think it was Matrix Reloaded, and when I hit play, the first scene was was a woman over. Oh, what was she over? It looked like a horse. What do they call it? A horse bench, where it has a border cross and then two legs.
Don't tell me about your kink, dude. I don't want to know about
No,
the
it's
shit you're
not kink.
into. I just
No, it's like a
just tell me the
workbench.
story.
No, it's like a workbench. Like it's a you set it
A
up.
sawhorse.
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 That's what it's called. Uh, it's Sawhorse. Yeah, and she was over that, and a guy just walked up and just went right in. I was like, oh my god, this is not. This is not. Hey.
Yeah, yeah, because he's already offered to send that picture. I'm sure he wouldn't mind either.
He would. He definitely
What's
would.
going on, John?
Johnny boy, he's up in Eureka, right?
He's still up north? Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Oh. Here, go ahead and talk. I have the auto shop calling me.
The oh, for your car.
Hello.
Anyway,
Yes.
okay, I'm not exactly sure what the hell you want. I can hear you. Get off the mic. Anyway, John, what's going on, John? How you been? Gus, you still on here also? And Amanda. Actually, just prior to this, I was listening to your guys' new show, just your new episode, Girl Chat. I was in the middle of doing it before you guys came on. before we started. Anyway, this could be dangerous. I should just have you send all them nudes, Gus or John. Oh. Just to get him in trouble, see what happens. It'd be good advertising, wouldn't it? So what do you think, cuz? You think Carr's going to go to Buffalo? Or he's going to stay? I hope he stays, especially if they bring in some more receivers, some decent ones. You going to go to the draft next year?
Oh man.
What?
My suspicions were correct.
Blown head guy?
No, the freaking starter went out. Yeah. Yeah. My car broke down yesterday. Trying to go out to the Bay Area to see my brother-in-law, and that was the auto shop, and they just said the starter went out. So it's gonna be a pretty penny fix.
Yeah, that's in April, the draft. I just asked him a question.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're gonna go to the draft, let's really I really wouldn't mind doing that. I mean, I haven't gone to a game there, but the draft, I don't mind spending a few days hanging around and making beautiful memories in Las Vegas. But yeah, no, I'm down to go to the draft. So if you're serious,
you're
the draft is in this year. Huh?
But you're gonna go to Vegas with him?
That's what he's asking. Draft.
Oh,
wait a minute. The draft is this April, isn't it?
I think it's this April.
It's this April. Okay, yeah, I would like to go for sure.
Jeez, buddy, playing a dangerous game with that man from the stories that I've heard.
Hey, it's all fun. It's all fun.
But yeah, so that's where we're at, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all. Thank you, family. Thank you, Amanda, Gus, John, everyone for showing up. This was cool. I think
your
friend
Izzy.
Oh, yeah, Izzy.
And then your friend Maria Vasquez.
Maria Vasquez. Thank you, everyone, for showing up. We are going to record
everybody.
A new episode. But I think we should do this more often. These lives. This was fun.
Yeah, I'm down with it.
This would be really fun.
Even if we do it in the middle of the night. I mean, a lot of people are. Some people have jobs, son.
No, I know. Yeah, but
probably
I just
at work.
Did it, no, yeah, of course. But I did it so early, obviously, because I have time right now to do it before.
Dude, love you too, cousin.
Heading out shortly to Spectrum. Love you too, cuz. Be safe. Watch out for that black ice, man. That shit is scary. I saw a video recently of a bunch of. Does anyone actually have jobs in their
No.
I mean,
it's questionable.
Like tax
what is
jobs?
I mean, the one Uncle Sam needs to know about? I really doubt it. Half of them.
But yeah, we are going to record an episode today. I have a story for him, and it is going to be for everyone who is still here watching real quick before we get out of here. Damn, we've been on here almost an hour.
Yeah.
We are going to do another I'm going to cover a California story. It is a bigger story, a bigger name, bigger, not so small. It's a big case. Okay? It's a big case.
Spit it out, kid.
Yeah, I don't know. The words are not my friend. But I'll give you a little hint. It's based in Sacramento for everyone who is listening and or watching still. That's where it's based out of. You can take a guess as to who we may be talking about. And then I actually found another case that I would like to cover. We'll probably record that one tomorrow or the day after. About a disappearance that is actually very similar to Robert Fisher. No, yeah, Robert Fisher, the guy from Arizona, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
Robert Fisher. Very similar. Very, very similar. Um, yeah, very. It, it's pretty twisted. I'm not gonna lie. I was just going through. What was I going through? YouTube. No, I typed up something after listening to Amanda and Cassidy's episode 90, and or was it 90? It was the one that where the guy disappeared in the snow. Oh, that was the technical difficulties. And it made me think of that, so I started looking up stuff like that, and I found this one story about a person in Utah, and I was like, holy shit. So we got a couple of them. We have a big case that I'm going to cover today. So thank you everyone. Thank you for stopping by Thank you for stopping by the Two Guys, One Crime, True Crime podcast live episode.
Oh, don't start adding shit to the name. Fuck, I'm already confused, and I'm part of it.
Don't worry, it's fine. Thank you everyone. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Love you guys. We will talk to you guys later. Peace.
Peace.